All right. Live in effect, gentlemen. Excuse me. What's up?
Everybody watch their microphones. How's everybody doing?
Good,
well.
good.
Good.
Hey, Bernice Taylor.
Hi, Bernice. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Bernice in the house. We got 7 folk up in there already.
Hey, Margaret.
My boy K. What's up, Kenny? Girl Hunt in the building.
What's up, Kenny?
What's going on, Kenny?
Good to have everybody back up in the house, man. I'm still recovering from the weekend.
Lenny, check your microphone,
yeah,
son.
Yeah, your mic sound like you're a little underwater, bro. And in the music.
All right.
How about now?
Sophia.
Should be a little better now.
Whole lot better, bro. Excellent.
Hey, Margaret Nick. AD, what's up? AD in the building, y'all.
Angela Dwyer. What's up, Angela?
Hey, Denise. Peace and love.
Man, my girl Lynn back in the house. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Hey, remember.
Yes, indeed. Got DV up in the building, too.
Man, Miss Wow. How you doing, Denise? Wow's in the house, yo.
I think Denise should have been a comedian.
You need something else. That's it. People, though.
She was funny as I don't know what.
We're going to talk about her a little later in the segment.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got to talk about her.
What's up, Pete? How you doing, brother?
Keith Queen in the house. What's up, brother?
Yes, indeed. Who else we got out there? Margaret saying hi, Sophia. Denise, we're going to have you be a comedian. Everybody.
You funny.
He had me cracking up, man.
Denise, what's up? I talked to her earlier today.
All right, y'all, we're going to get the show cranking. We just came in a little late today, so we're going to keep things moving. And well, welcome back to the show, everybody. The Night Brothers Intimate and Fasting Show every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. And we're going to keep things cranking, y'all. Keep it cranking.
Yes. Parker Brothers in the building tonight. Welcome.
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. You know the time. You know the date. You know the routine.
Yes,
we got the good brothers up in the house. The firm, Parker and Parker with us.
You know what they do.
What they do?
You know what they do, right?
What they do?
They firm you up.
All right. The good Linda Tong is out there tonight. Where you at, Linda? Everybody say hi to Linda.
Linda. Yes,
we got the blessed one up in the building tonight.
Yes.
How you doing, Vonda?
Hey, Vonda, how you feeling? Good to see you.
What's going on, family?
Kenny, who you speaking to? You say, hey, auntie. It could be like 5 people.
Yeah. It'd be like 15 people.
Whoever is his aunt, know who it is. Oh.
You know, Kenny related to half of Annapolis, y'all. Y'all know that.
But Denise is his aunt.
Oh, really? Really? Get out of here.
Well, we were talking about your aunt too, Kenny. She's something else. That woman is something.
All right, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
She had to put all that out there, Q. She might not have claimed him.
Hey, shout outs to Danny Nutter. Danny Nutter watching. Danny says he's watching. Happy belated birthday, Danny. Just had a birthday a couple days ago.
Happy solar return.
Happy birthday yesterday, brother.
So definitely, everybody, say happy birthday to Danny. You get a chance. You know what I mean?
Happy birthday,
Danny.
Oh, and thank you for that message, Danny, about the tribute. We're gonna dive into that in tonight's show. Definitely. Tonight, Tanya Tenacious is with us tonight too. Love that woman.
But she didn't think she was gonna make it. How you doing? I'm glad you made it anyway.
The good brother Septon Ra is on tonight. Y'all get some love to that.
What's going on, my brother? Much love to you too.
Absolutely. So look, we got a lot to cover, so let's keep the promos and keep this thing moving because we got a lot to cover tonight. Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. right here on Facebook Live, where we like to give out.
Sexy, baby.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We gotta keep it legal though, because if we don't, then they're gonna throw us off the air and try to boot us and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, Roger, help us out. Tell the folks.
Keep it legal, CSM.
It's out. Where we at? Medical. We are not physicians. This show is not providing medical advice for any ailments or medical conditions. If you have a medical condition, we strongly suggest you seek the advice of a professional healthcare provider prior to attempting any information on this broadcast. Back to you, Lenny.
And that's any information about medical.
Any.
Gotta keep it right.
Amen.
Yes, indeed. So Pierre, why don't you tell the folks about the other aspect of what's going on? Because
Yeah, you know how we do family. We got open forum here. Just call in or text in. And in the chat line, and let us know whatever question or comment that you have, and we'll try our best, before the end of the night to make sure that we can answer a question if it's possible. We're just glad that if you guys are hanging in there with us, and you know how we feel about it. So anytime you got something to say, you want to get a question, please don't hesitate.
So they can just, if they got a question just out the blue, they can just type it in the chat group and we'll answer the question, is what you're saying, huh?
Yes. We'll do our best.
Absolutely. That's all we can do. So let's keep this flanging like I said. All right, next up on the segment tonight, we do this segment called What's on Tap. So if this is your first time watching, this is where we kind of let you know what's going to be jumping off for the rest of the show. We got segments that we want to roll from one to another. That's one of your aunties. I see, Kenny. That's one of your aunties.
Tanya, yes, another one.
Couple shout outs, Q, before we get you moving. Glad to have
Robert and Kimberly Clark, how y'all doing?
What's up, Dietrich Henson?
Hey, Deirdre.
Turning heads.
Ronnie, turn your head. How you doing, Ronnie?
Turning heads in the building.
Yes, sir. Ronnie in the building. How you doing?
Yes, indeed. All right, Q. So we, as you join the show, folks, if you're just jumping on, just type your name in the chat group, just like this good brother right here is doing, so we can acknowledge you.
Green and white in the house.
What's up, brother?
All right.
Yes, we have several tasty beverages on tap tonight. We're going to let y'all indulge in each and every one of them. And the first tasty beverage on tap tonight, guys, in the first segment, we're going to do a review of our Walk for Health event, a recap from this past Saturday, and we're going to have a short video on that, and we're going to have a little bit of a recap on that. And then the next tasty beverage on tap, beverage number 2, which is also going to be a good one. In that socially speaking segment, we're going to talk about the tribute to Miss Bessie Knight, her 19th birthday celebration. And guys,
99.
So it was quite special to behold.
99.
a little bit of flavor to that for Miss Bessie Knight's 99th birthday celebration. Then finally, for beverage number 3, we have some somewhat breaking news, I guess you could say. We're going to be covering an announcement we have to make for our Jersey and Jeans party announcement. Guys, make sure you stay on board for that because you're going to want to hear about that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Back to you guys.
All right, my brother. All right. Socially Speaking is coming up.
And the jeans got to be tight, right?
Jeans got to be tight.
Yeah.
Jeans got to be right, not tight. Right.
Hey, look. The jeans got to be tight, PSA, for when we talk about the jeans and jersey segment. But if you don't have no nice tight jeans, you can throw some leggings on. I think Command Sergeant Major will approve of some nice pair of leggings, too.
We'll go with that.
All right, y'all. So, look, we're going to dive into Socially Speaking. Our segment is honoring our mom. My mom, Q's mom, but everybody's mom. But she kind of like mayor of Annapolis, you know what I mean? Honorary mayor of Annapolis, basically.
Lenny, are you in sequence, man?
Yes, I think I am, brother. I think I'm good. Yeah, yeah. I'm making sure. I think I'm good. So if I'm not, you get me straight. But we want to talk about Bessie Knight, our mom that turned 99 on Sunday. Thank God. Praise be to God that she's still sound of mind and everything else.
That's awesome.
So we're going to dive into that. What I am going to do, but they had a nice cake for. I mean, it was a beautiful celebration. And what we want to do is we collectively came up with this video tribute for Mom. And we want to take you to aspects of it. Thank y'all for typing in the chat group praises and bless her and happy birthday and, you know, Miss Bessie and all of that. Thank y'all so kindly for that. I'm sure she watches the show and she is computer literate and everything else. But we're going to talk about all that on the other side. We're going to talk about that on the other side. But we're going to start off by showing y'all the tribute that we made for our mom. So let me see if I can get that popping off here. Here we go.
Honor, flower, and love as we say happy 99th birthday to Bessie Knight. This is a queen, a conqueror, a mother, a wife, a grandma, a aunt, a sister, a leader, a matriarch, a woman of God. This is Bessie Knight. Well, we have to go back nearly 100 years to tell this story, so let's just go to the beginning, 1920s. It was the age of the big band sound where Black America was influential to the sound of music. But not just music. Blacks touched all parts of the American culture: religion, science, sports, politics, banking, money, business, and more. Calvin Coolidge was the president a few years before the Great Depression, and Bessie Mary Herndon was born in Annapolis, Maryland, the daughter of William Herndon and Eva Pinckney. Alice was the sister of Bessie, growing up in the 4th Ward area of Annapolis, where they both navigated through teens and young adults in this small but vibrant city. Soon after Bessie met a Navy man, Leonard C. Knight, they formed a union and went on to have a family. First there was Carlos. And oh yeah, she was talented, smart, beautiful, and very popular among her peers. And she had 4 children: Lisa, Stacy, Lenny, and Carlos. The next child was Dwayne Knight. And if you grew up on Northwest Street, you know this brother was smooth, creative, had the gift and skills of art, and he grew the family also with a beautiful daughter named Tamiko. Oh yes, the middle child. DeLarma, cute, talented, smart, with an eye for fashion and style. And she has 2 kids, Demario and Dua. But Papa and Mama was not done. They had a second son, Equavian, handsome, smart, energetic, and hardworking, skilled in athletics and much more. And he has one daughter, Brittany. Oh, it ain't over. It's about to get funky. The 5th child, Leonard Jr., was tall, athletic, gifted for music and business. He continued the Leonard legacy, naming his only son, Leonard also. But let's go back to Sister Alice. She gave Bessie's kids some first cousins with 4 kids of her own. Deborah, Willie, Arthur Lee, and Enrico. We called him Peanut. Oh yes, Mama Bessie, our Knight family big mama. I say that because she taught everyone how to be a mother. And when they needed a reminder, Bessie would take that grandkid and mother them some more. I'm talking after school, vacations, summertime, you name it. She helped Carlise, DeLarma, Kim, Argo, the list goes on and on. Do I need to say any more? Well, let's talk Northwest Streets, talking about the Star Theater, Elks Club, and more. It was one big extended family, especially with Bessie's best friend, Miss Bernice Alsop, and the Alsop family. We lived at their house just as much as we lived in our own. And Bessie and Bernice did everything together. Asbury Church, Elks Club functions, cookouts, parades, parties, and more. Friends like Miss Bernice, Miss Wynn, and Miss Patricia Baylor left a legacy for all of us to follow. Let's not forget about the kids, the grandkids, the great-grandkids, and all the family. Let's let the pictures do the talking.
My son. That was last year's birthday.
Christmas down at D's at your house.
Love that picture right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was Dr. King's father, Q.
Yes.
Tommy Ford.
Yes. Tommy Ford with Mom.
Whoa.
Nice. The Knight brothers again.
Roger Park. Robert Eves. Look at Robert Eves back there. Gene Moore. Cousin Laura.
Happy birthday, Bessie Knight.
Happy birthday, Mama Knight.
We love you. Definitely love you.
All right, y'all. All right. Well, look, heck of a testimony that we had for Mom, and you know, very proud to be the son of Bessie Knight. Tell you the truth, I mean, you know, best mother in the world. I know everybody said the same thing about their mom, and you rightfully should say so. But it's been a heck of a journey to learn as much as we've learned from Mom, and she's definitely been more than a mother to us, and not just to us. She been a mother to. She's been a mother to hundreds and hundreds of people. Yes. When you think about it, Pierre, when you think about it. So,
yep.
So we're going to throw some questions around. And audience, thank you for the tributes and the comments. We'll flash them up on the screen as we're asking the questions. But I'm going to start off with you, brother. Blood Brother Q, as the son. Because we had a whole event. I mean, that was just a tribute that we showed that there. Pierre played a birthday song that he had wrote, and it was just beautiful. You know what I mean? The celebration. What does it mean to you, Q, as a son?
Well, I mean, it's hard to put it all into words, but just to see the total outpouring of love and affection, and the effects our mom has had on a whole, not only her family, but a whole community and a city in a sense. And to see that given back to her, you know, that was so awesome, man. Mom deserves everything that comes her way at this point. It is definitely noticeable to anybody who would ever meet her that she's a giving person. And to her to receive that back on this day and time was just absolutely incredible. Kudos to all who took part in any way, shape, or form in celebrating Mom. And I don't want to step on anybody else, so I'm going to leave it right there for right now.
Okay. I mean, you'll have plenty of time to chime in, but thank you for your answers. And let me see. Let's jump over to Pierre, because Pierre, during the course of the celebration on Sunday, you said something very significant to me. But I want you to describe the significance in your words to have this type of a legacy type celebration.
Man, you know, it's incredible, man. I've never, to be honest with you, I've never been to anything in my entire life that has been as beautiful as that was. The tribute and the things that you guys did, you know, for your mom, man, you know, goes beyond measure. just to see, a legacy, and to be a son or a daughter or a part of that, and how close and tight, your family is, and you all know each other. Everybody knows everybody. You know your cousins. You know your aunts, you know your uncles, you know all these people, and y'all keep in close contact with them. And it's amazing that every year, you guys do a major celebration for your mom. Like, that's big stuff, man. That stuff is it just blows me away. I mean, it makes me, I wish that I had, the opportunity to do what you guys doing, because if I had a solid mom and a solid, dad, even up into the later years, I think I would be 50 squares ahead, because of that. Just the fact of knowing that my mom is there, and it's a certain amount of confidence comes with that. She's always going to be in your corner, always going to be on your side. You can go to her with so much wisdom, with so much life experience, and just knowing that you have that, in your pocket at your disposal, it's just incredible. There's not even enough words to describe how I felt, so honored just being there and being in her presence. And like you say, man, she's sharp as I don't know what. She knew exactly what it was. And she said, "You, Pierre, you was playing in the band with Lenny." She knew exactly.
She remember all that stuff. I know. It is amazing that she does.
I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. She can tell you stuff from 25, 30 years ago.
Mom could remember everybody's birthday without Facebook. I mean, she just knew. I mean, it's just amazing. But thank you, Pierre, for being part of it. Who we got next up? Brother Arden. Arden was DJing from a cell phone. DJing from a cell phone in the function. Had everything. So Arden,
good job.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Arden, I'm gonna ask you this question: your perspective of celebrating a life milestone like that, and we didn't want to wait till 100 because you just don't know when somebody's this age. Right. But celebrating a milestone while somebody is living, can you talk to that aspect of not only my mom's but anybody else that's out there? Why this is important?
Regret. To avoid regret. You don't want to you don't want to miss a moment and say, I thought that we would have had time. That's what you hear from people. I thought that it was more time. I thought I had more time. Now, she didn't got a lot of time, but I'm just saying, you always act on the fact of letting people know in the moment, and it's a lot to be said about living in the moment. But these type of milestones, you can learn a lot from how people perceived and how someone has helped people over the time in their life, and over and over and over again. One of my most important words, as far as, and I think one of the most powerful words in the world that you heard echo all the way through her celebration. It was a 4-letter powerful word, and it was love.
Amen, brother. Thank you.
Love, and if anything, she had a ton of was love. And anybody that know her or knew her knew the love that she had for people, children especially, you know what I mean? And she shows you what to focus on as an adult. And the focus is the children. Because at one point in time, there's nobody in Q's family, there's nobody near that family that can say that they don't know a child or have a child that's close to them that she hadn't put hands on.
Right.
Loved up, corrected, selected, directed, and injected that love that she had into them. So, I mean, the powerful testimony, man, over and over and over again, 5 generations of people, of love she poured into people. And I mean, like I said, it's the most powerful thing in the universe. There's nothing that beats
you preaching,
love.
Brother. You are preaching.
And she shows and proves it, because that's what keeps her alive, man. The vitality, the incredible, indomitable spirit that she has, it shines because of the love she has in her, and God is in her. You know what I mean? When you talk about goddess, that's what you talk about. Someone that gives love and continues to support love and builds on that love, because you know, generation after generation after generation I saw grow up. And then come back to Miss Bessie Knight with a child. With a child. And you know what she does? There's no judgment. There's no hoof. There's no huff. There's no puff. There's just love, man. And as soon as you see her, and as soon as that child sees her, they know. You know, they go lay down on her like off the birth bed. And they find her arms and they find home. So I mean, you know, it's just, you know, she was just a teacher always, you know.
Awesome.
But she always taught with love, man. I mean, you know, it's incredible.
Amen. Thank you, brother. I mean, that was powerful testimony that you gave and observation and everything else. And I really do appreciate that. Not just for our family, but just the elders in all families. I think that statement would ring true. So, but
the example she laid, you know, shows that. Definitely.
Throw this comment up before I go to Sergeant Major. Turner Head says, celebrate them while they are here with us tomorrow. It's not promised to any of us, not them, but us as well.
How about that?
She just celebrated her mom's 90th. Amen. Praise God.
Awesome, Ronnie. That's awesome, Ronnie.
That's awesome.
Everybody throw a one in the chat group for Ronnie's mom as well.
Yes,
and she said those years are priceless and golden. So, man, Sergeant Major, I got to throw it your way, brother. You were instrumental in helping to plan and execute.
Oh, yeah.
You even cooked some
and he was
food.
a chef.
Yeah, tell us your experience. Just your experience.
You know, I've eaten, you know, dinner and stuff with some very important people in my lifetime. You know, I had dinner with the Queen of England. I ate with President Bush. Had lunch with Colin Powell. But I've never been anywhere as powerful as the celebration was for Miss Bessie Knight. The love was so thick. The love was so thick in the air. The love was so thick in the air, you could taste it. It was an honor for me and my girl Angela to be there.
Wow.
And, you know, when I went up there and took a picture with Miss Knight, I said, did you know, I said, you know, I gave her, I said, do you know who I am? She said, yeah, you Roger and Dolores' son.
Off the break like that.
Right off the bat. You know? And then, you know, I kissed her on the cheek. I kissed on the cheek and said, happy birthday, Miss Bessie. And she gave me a big old smile. So when you say somebody's all there, she's more there than some young teenager.
She more there than me on 6 out of 7 days a week.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
To be that, to still have those conscience skills is amazing. You know, still had that. And she treated Angela just like family. Matter of fact, Angela is still talking about her. Like, let me tell you, everybody was talking about the Queen, but what they didn't know, we were fortunate enough to have a Queen in our midst. The other day.
Amen, brother. Amen. Amen, brother.
It's funny you say that, Rod. It's funny because you know what? You talked about her faculty skill and her ability to remember. And like I was stating, sometimes I can't remember phone numbers. I can't remember somebody's birthday, but my mother never forgets any of that. No matter how insignificant we may think it is, she remembers it. And that's just an amazing gift from God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, when I used to go to church, you know, I used to, you know, somebody stand up and do a testimony and they would say, you know, I like to thank the Lord for my right mind today. And I never knew what they were talking about. But you know what? You know, now I know. You know, it's like, to have all of that and to be 99. You know, she was talking about she was saying it's money and she wanted some games put on her phone.
Right. You're right, brother. You're right. I mean, it's just a blessing. I mean, I take it as a blessing, and I know that you know we've been blessed for years and years. We've been blessed beyond years that mom should still be around with us, and I'm just thankful every day. And Turning Head said it best as, you know, cherish them. These are the golden years, and you know, impart the wisdom. What I told people in the audience was, because I was the MC for the event, if any of you have an elder in your family, go talk to them and ask them as many questions as you can about the family legacy and the family history. I was able to build a video because Mom took pictures ever since I can remember. She had a little camera with a little cube on the top that used to flash and you used to turn it around. You remember that? I'm telling my age now. But she had one of them. You used to take the film out and then you used to roll the film in the back and all of that and take it to the store and drop it in the paper bag and then they would come back with pictures. All of that. Mom did that for years. So she captured our family history for ever since I was a child. And we had those archives to go back and put into.
Hey, Lonnie, remember how you, myself, D and Wayne and other family members, sometimes we would get agitated because Mom always wanted to take pictures. We were like, Mom, why are you always taking pictures? Well, I can tell you one thing. She knew what she was doing because those pictures are treasure. We didn't realize it at the time, but now we know they are absolute treasure.
Yes, indeed.
She was patient enough and foresightful enough to do that, to document everything coming up through the years.
You're right, Q. So if you have somebody in your family that's an elder statements, a patriarch, matriarch of your family, go ask them questions so that you can carry on your family's history and your lineage and your legacy, because those stories kind of get lost in between the sauce as the years go on. And without documentation, Pierre, Arden used to always tell me, documentation beats conversation every day.
Every time. I remember Arden would always say that.
Yeah.
That's those powerful words right there.
Yeah. So look, but we want to thank y'all for that. We're gonna move on to the next segment because I can talk about my mom to the cows come home, but we're not gonna do that tonight. But we thank y'all for enduring. And but this is a celebration for all families and all lives. It's just not ours. Just to be in the midst of the love, blessing, caring, and warmth was absolutely wonderful. We serve a mighty God. Blessings upon you always, Miss Bessie, and the tributes keep coming like it hits. Yes, thank you. Linda. Yep. Treasure all mom. So look, we're gonna move on though, and we're gonna keep it moving. Hey, look, we're going to jump right into the next segment tonight and skip a couple of our normal segments. But because that wasn't the only thing that happened over the weekend. That was Sunday that we did that for Mom. But on Saturday, man, I had a weekend and I'm still tired, Pierre, because Saturday, we all five of us was rolling the whole weekend together. And I thank you, brothers. But let's talk about Saturday, y'all. We did our first KBS Walk for Health, and we want to recap that. Yes. We had some soldiers out there. So before we dive into that, let's take a look at this video, and then let's just break it down afterwards. All right, let's break it down afterwards, y'all. We was at the Pip Moyer Center on Hilltop Lane, y'all, and this what went on out there. So if you want to know, and fellas, you can narrate the pictures of what's going on.
Well, we were just gathering prior to the walk, and there's Pam, Arden's mother, along with mother and son gathering.
He was leading the way.
Meeting everybody there. Mm-hmm. And we got Linda and Margaret in the house once again. Linda was rocking that baby shirt, Be a Better You.
Man, that was a dope shirt, Linda.
It was. I really liked it.
I absolutely love that. Joanne Jenkins.
I'm going to show y'all a picture of it next week.
Myself and Arden.
Definitely. Joanne and her daughter.
And Sophia in the background. Hey, Sophia. Mm-hmm. Pam and Pierre.
Yeah, number one stunner, baby.
Nick.
Q tried to get us walk to New York. We was like, we ain't walking to New York. Q, that's not the path.
He did, yeah.
He put those shoes to sleep, too.
Sophia and Arden. Sophia and Arden in the house.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and Margaret and Nick. Mm-hmm. This is a great organization here that was saving trees in the area, and I thought that was just awesome to see, man.
It reminded me of cleaning the pines away.
Yes, and Q, we're gonna talk about your shoes in a bit, but Roger, we walked. We selected a path. There were so many paths to choose. We just kind of got out there and selected one. How could you describe the path? Like, how many times around? Where did we go? And how many miles do you think we actually walked? Because we didn't even count.
Well, you know, when you walking with family and friends, you know, the mileage just goes away. But
don't even know
as a minimum, I would say as a minimum, we walked 1.5 miles. But it didn't seem like 1.5 miles because you was with people. We had great company, you know.
Right.
And so we walked around the center, and there was a path. It was that Arden picked, which was a great job on Arden's part. And we walked around the center about 3 and 4 times. So I think we did about 1.5 miles total, except for Linda and Mimi. I think they did about 2 miles or something because they didn't go up front. You know, they was laughing everybody. Yeah, they was laughing everybody. So they did about 2 or 3.
Linda and Sophie took off and left us behind. I guess they said we were walking too slow for them.
They didn't go right up front.
So you had to do us like that. You and Linda didn't have to do us like that.
Yeah, because they was like a small dot at a certain point. I was like, damn, they gone way ahead. Next thing I know, they was behind us. I was like, oh damn, they caught us.
They don't laugh. They don't laugh because they was getting it in. And I like giving shout out to Margaret Nick coming off surgery. She came out there like a soldier and knocked it out. Good job, Margaret. Always a
big up. Big up.
Big up for Margaret.
Yeah, we got big up for Margaret coming off an injury to be out there like that with us. That was just awesome.
Yeah, Margaret actually showed us the pins where she had surgery from the lower part of her right calf, I think, down to her heel, and we could see the entry and exit points of where where they put a rod or a pin to stabilize the bottom part of her leg, and it's just amazing to see Margaret out there, and that's her in a white shirt in front of Q's in
front of everybody,
and you see Margaret. Q can't keep up with Margaret. Look at him. He trying to keep up with Margaret.
Yeah, slow it down. Hold up. That's it. Yeah, but you know, she had mind over matter.
Yeah.
You know, shoot, you don't mind, it don't matter.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
We miss you, Bernice Taylor. We're sorry we missed you the next time. But next time you'll be with us as well, as will many of you. And guys, we want to apologize. We weren't able to advertise this and to promote this as we should have, because we had the party going on the next day and our focus was a little tilted. But we will be doing this again, and we'll have large numbers, I'm sure, next time we decide to do this.
Absolutely. And we might try to plan one in before the weather really starts to turn Q. Maybe we can get another one sometime in October before it really start to get too chilled. And but yeah, it was a wonderful day, man. We had a cruise and a vacation before this, and then we had the party to plan. So we really didn't put a lot of energy into this. But I want to thank the troopers that came out there. I mean, Pam Smith walking with 2 walking sticks, and just it was amazing, man. You know,
she was on it. And at one point, she told us we was moving too slow for her.
Oh yeah.
So
she said she brought her sticks because we were talking about going through that path. And she said, I said, that's a good idea if you're going to go down that hill. Good to have
I don't blame her, brother.
I said, I don't think we're going to do that, but just in case they were talking about it. So she said, I'm going to bring my sticks just in case. I was like, well, it's a smart move.
So look, if you want us to do another walk, put a 1 in the chat group and we'll plan one. Just drop a 1 in the chat group and we'll gauge if you guys want us to plan another walk. That'll help us out to do
I know Marie Walker had mentioned that she wanted to join us the next time we did one. So I know there's some others who would like to join us as well. So we're going to try and do that sometime in the fall. Definitely.
Nice.
So Q, let's talk about this a little bit. Let's talk about you walk a lot. Why is walking so important to you?
Well, you know, it's good because it gets that blood flowing, you know, and it's a simple form of exercise, one in which I won't say everybody can do, but a lot of people are able to do that. You can do that at your own pace. You don't have to walk for far distances. You can walk whatever suits your, at your pace and the length that you want to walk, and model it to yourself. And it's something you can do, if not daily, you can do that a couple of times a week at least. It goes a long way in helping with your physical well-being. And it's like I said, it's not very. It can be easy on the body, if done correctly. So that's something that everybody should try to put that in their lives in one way, shape, or form.
And the follow-up to Q, what was kind of like your most enjoyable moment? I know we talked about retiring shoes, and people might not know what the hell we're talking about. But why don't you explain to people?
It was getting a chance to have deeper conversation with some individuals there. It's good to get to know people, get to know Angela, get to know Linda a little more in depth, get to know Margaret more in depth, get to know Pam more in depth, just get to know each other as the brothers more in depth. I thought that was great just to be able to do that. And I'm looking forward to doing that with more people as we do that down the road, man. That was a great part of it for me. Just spending that quality time. Hey, Teresa Davis, how you doing? I guess Teresa will join us next time as well, as will Charlene Curtis Adams and Vaughn DeFront.
All right, we're going to kick it your way. Thanks for the answer, Q. I'm going to throw both of your questions out now. You can answer them collectively, Arden. But what did you enjoy most about the event, and how awesome was it to be walking with your mom?
Oh man, that was always good. You know, even though she left me behind, she was gone too. She was over there. She was running over there behind Mimi and them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, girl. I talked to her for a little while.
She just left you on.
Hey man, like I stole something. I'll tell you. But yeah, it's just good to see. One, having my mother have a chance to exercise and be out with some friends and people and be able to socialize while she's taking a walk. She's definitely been a big proponent of walking her whole life. But the other thing I would say, I was really proud and I was, really happy to meet Angela. She's going to be running for president of the United States of America in 2024. And just have a time to just kind of chat and talk on, multiple levels with her. And it was really a good time. I mean, really a good time. It was great to meet people that I have seen their names and seen their faces, but to to be able to walk around and talk to them at the same time was really beautiful, man. So I mean, just the meeting of people and the healthy aspect of it, to get out there and walk. It was a beautiful morning. Couldn't have picked a better time. And I had a wonderful time, period.
Hey, can you talk about one more thing? Because Margaret got a special hat, and she said, I got my hat. People might not know what Can you explain to what that means to the viewers?
Well, Margaret Nick has been like the number one every time I'm up on for like 3 years, guys, almost, man. This is crazy. But almost for like 3 years, every time we jump on, Margaret Nick was the first one to jump on and log in. Most of the time. I mean, literally, we would always kind of almost bet on like, yeah, Margaret's gonna be there first. And boom, she's there first. Today somebody beat Margaret Nick in like one person, she was number 2. But I told her, I said, Margaret, before one time we were about to start the show, and I said, if Margaret's the first one on here, I got one extra hat because we did a test run on some hats that we bought with the Knight Brothers intermittent fasting show on it. And I said, if Margaret is first today, I'm giving her this hat right here. And I told her that a while back. And when I pulled up and I brought over some water, she was like, where's my hat? I said, you know what? I got your hat. Ran right back to the car, and I said, I'm glad you reminded me. I went over there and grabbed her hat also and gave her a hat. We took a picture. We had a good time. I'm gonna show you, if I can find that video of it. But I'll grab that too. But man, we had a really good time. It was super happy. I was super happy to be able to give that to her because you're the best, man. You guys are all the best.
Hey, Arden, I just want to piggyback off something you said about meeting Angela. I want our audience to know that Angela's going to be our special guest, as a matter of fact, next Tuesday night. So you may have your audience may have questions for Angela as we go through the interview process. So prepare yourselves for that next week with our special guest, Miss Angela Dwyer, candidate for United States President of America. Okay, so
did you say President of America?
Yes, sir.
Which America?
America. Anyway,
North America or South America?
All America.
All of America.
Roger, Command Sergeant Major, CSM. some of the fellas alluded to it, but how cool was it to finally meet some of the audience members that we like family for 3 years, but it's like the first time some of us got to see each other and hug and all of that type of stuff. Can you talk to that aspect, why that was important and how cool that was?
Oh, it was off the chart because it was the first time that I actually met Margaret and Linda and a couple of the other people out there. And even though it was our first time physically meeting, I didn't feel like it was our first time. I felt like we had been family for 3 years, you know, because we've been talking on the computer. Margaret is the #1 stunner on the show and all that stuff. She supports everything we do. And I'm not downplaying anyone else. Everybody supports us, you know, but like Quavy said, when we didn't have a chance to really put it out, we had so many things going on, you know. Yeah. But the crowd that show up, I just want you to say, you know, personally, we love you guys. It was awesome, even though Art Mom told me 2 times I was moving too slow for her. Told me that twice, you know. And then Linda and Mimi, y'all didn't have to lap everybody like y'all did. You know, it was great. It was great. You know, it was great, man. It was really great. It just set the whole weekend off for me, you know. You know, Angela and I went to the side and shot a little hoop, you know. She played basketball. I saw jumpers on you.
She lit you up over there. She lit you up over there, bro.
She had a couple shots. Lenny saw the whole thing. Lenny saw the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I was kept walking. Y'all started shooting jumpers on the court.
There you go. Listen, you know, you got to give it to her. She was shooting guard for Morgan. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a prop. She did well. You know, but it was a great time, man. It was awesome.
Yes, absolutely. I think Lisa Slade said she was at church because she goes to church on Saturdays and she missed it. But Lisa, we'll plan it next time at a time and on a Saturday so that we can all do it because it seems to be a consensus that
Teresa Davis needs to be there. And
yes,
so many
yes.
Man, we're gonna do this. Definitely have to do this again.
Well, one good thing about the weather starting to cool off this fall, we can do something a little earlier, a little later on in the afternoon, instead of having to try to push it in the morning so it's not so hot for everybody. We could do something in the afternoon where everybody could make it.
Yeah, Pierre, look, we did. We was out in nature, and I know you always talk about it's okay to work out in the gym. And Q talks about this too. I wanted to ask you the question about why is getting out into nature, Mother Earth, to exercise so important? And then can you also segue in that we met the Save a Tree organization, which kind of ties right back to that nature thing. Could you talk about that aspect of Saturday?
Yeah. I mean, you know, that goes without question. You know, first thing, being out there and being able to breathe in, you know, that fresh air, you know, and you know, you got scenery, you know, you got surroundings, you with great people, you got great energy, and just being outside with nature. We don't do that enough. Most of the time, you know, we're in the matrix, you know, and we're missing out on, you know, God's green earth, you know, and everything that's you know, that we can see, you know, that just you know, the time that we're out there, you know, getting that sun in, you know, that vitamin K, you know, it just makes you feel so good, you know, and to be able, you know, to meet the people that, you know, that we see all the time, you know, when the ticker goes by and they hear the names, it was really great to meet.
It was.
You know,
it was.
It was. And it just kind of like we felt like we were connected, you know. And you know, being connected, being out there walking like that in nature automatically, you know, connects you. And just see these people out here, I was impressed because I was like, you know, you got these huge trees and, you know, this ivy is all over these trees. And they were out there literally chopping and pulling on that ivy to get them off to save those trees. Who does that? Who thinks about that? But what's amazing is that, you know, they have an organization that's out here trying to do that. And I just, that goes off to them. It was incredible.
It was incredible. We was walking past, we was like, what they doing? And it was a whole bunch of them too, wasn't it, Pierre?
Yeah, they had quite a few volunteers out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were cleaning up there was some trash and there was some bottles and stuff like that. They were cleaning all that up too, you know, for free, no money. There's no, you know, they're just doing it because they want to do it to try to make the world and the earth a little bit better, you know.
Absolutely, and it just connected right with what we was doing.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Shout out to Kim Marie Walker. Kim Marie Walker said she was glad to meet everybody on Sunday, and I want to give a shout out to Kim Marie Walker because Kim was absolutely awesome on Sunday. She just jumped right in and helped out with the party. Whatever was necessary needed to be done, Kim stepped in and do it. And I want to give her a special shout out to her, along with Sophia and some of the others who just stepped right in and worked tirelessly in order for us to have a successful Sunday. And I had to acknowledge that before we leave.
Yeah, and also, you know, we got to shout out Denise Vallis and everybody else that was there.
Oh, yeah, Denise Vallis.
I'm messing her name up, but she know who she is. And she was awesome as well.
Mimi was awesome.
Mimi was on all the time. She was focused and rolling the whole time. So definitely appreciate it.
Look, I'm gonna throw these questions out to y'all real fast because we got an event coming up. And Q, can you first reveal the event? Tell folks what's going on. If you haven't been paying attention to our Facebook page, I'm gonna walk through it for you in a second. But Q, just won't you formally announce the event?
Yes. Well, the Knight brothers are just so thrilled and overjoyed to announce that we're going to be having our first event ever, our first dance. It's going to be a dance. It's going to be held on Saturday, November the 12th at 7 p.m. until at the Mount Olive Family Life Center, where we held our mother's party. 2 Hicks Avenue, Annapolis, Maryland. It's going to be, we're going to get more of the details later. It's going to be $40 a person and $75 a couple. You can cash app $ Kenny Dizzle 1113. And there are other ways in which you can get tickets as well. There's going to be free food and a DJ, and I don't want to give all the details because some people are going to cover that later. But once again, Saturday, November 12th at 7 p.m. until at the Mount Olive Family Life Center in Annapolis, Maryland, 2 Hicks Avenue. $40 per person, $75 per couple, and you're going to find out what's included in the cost in a second.
So to save that date.
Yep.
Save that date.
Save that date, everybody. Save that date. So the tickets are going to go fast.
And you know how we do things. When we do things, we like to party, but we so purpose driven and we so cognitive and into what helping people. Can you talk about, because we have a small philanthropic type situation. I mean, we ain't giving no millions away, but we want to have an aspect to this that we party with a purpose. Can you talk about the couple components that's going to be attached to this event?
Well, it's pivotal to us to do good while we're doing good. So while we're having fun, we want to raise some funds in reference to, you know, it's a challenging time for people just to eat now. And now you have the holiday season coming up also. So we will be donating a part of the proceeds to some food, to some food providers in the community, so we can help some people through the holiday. Indeed. So it is a purposeful party. So we're just not just partying. We're gonna have fun and we're gonna party, but something else is gonna happen at the same time to push things forward for us all. It's really important to us, and really want to just get everybody out and understand that even when you come out, there will be no wallflowers at this party. Because after you eat, we intermittent fasting, but we talk about exercising. To me, one of the funnest ways, top 5, definitely in the top 5.
Definitely in the top 2.
Exercise. Top 5.
Well, top 3, maybe.
I mean, you talk about your top 5 when it's your turn, man. I'm just saying.
Don't make me lean on you.
No, but I'm just saying, dancing is one of my top 5 as far as exercise wise. And,
amen.
We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna party, like I said, with a purpose, and have some real good times. But we also gonna pick somebody out of the community that's really done. Not just today, not just this week, not just this year, that have put forth their effort to make our community better. And we're going to pick somebody, and we'll announce that later on. But we'll be picking somebody out to acknowledge their efforts in their lifetime to make other people's lives better. You know what I'm saying? Going right back to giving people their flowers while they're alive, letting people know you love them right now, because ain't no guarantee we gonna be alive to even tell them, and not even knowing if they're gonna be alive. So bottom line is we want to acknowledge that person that we'll pick out in sometime in the future, and let them know that we love and appreciate and really respect what they've done with their life force. So those are a couple of things that we're going to be doing at the party also. So it's a lot of good reasons to come. So we'll be looking forward to you all coming, and bring some friends, bring some families, bring some dancers, bring some people that don't dance and make them dance, because we're going to have fun, we're going to eat good, and then we're going to sweat that food off. We're going to get it in. And that's right.
That food, yes, sir. Talk about that food, brother.
Well, if any of you were there, was at Miss Bessie Knight's awesome birthday celebration, the food gonna be on par with that. We're gonna have some shrimp, we're gonna have some potato salad, we're gonna have some chicken, we're gonna have some greens, we're gonna have some meatballs. So just like my brother Arvin just told you, we're gonna go ahead and let you eat, but then you got to dance it off before you go.
That's it.
We don't want nobody going home getting on the scale blaming it on us. So just come on out and have a good time. Just like Quavy said, these tickets gonna go fast. They're all going fast. There's already got people hitting me up.
Fish and chicken and shrimp and meatballs and all that kind of good stuff. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some good eats.
Yeah,
all of it.
Pierre.
Might even some ribs in there. We don't know.
And we're gonna have some salad.
Did he say ribs?
We have some salad too.
Pierre, ain't no party without no good music. Could you tell us about the DJ? You know him personally, and you know how he cranks.
Oh yeah. DJ Tone, and basically, his name is Tony Johnson. He actually grew up, right across from Mount Olive. He's a cousin of mine. We use him, as a DJ all the time for a lot of events and all. He actually DJs at a place called on the weekends called Honeybees, and I think it's in like Baltimore County. It's a popular spot, and he's really good. He's always on point. His music is good, his quality is good. He's good people, and I think everybody's gonna, he got you covered when it comes to requests and stuff like that. So he's definitely on point. I think some people probably already know him. He's been around music, for a long time in our area. He also has a studio. And
somebody wants you get it in at the party, Pierre.
You be singing, Pierre?
Well, Pierre played one of his records or something. I have to work on it. I have to think about it.
That's something we working on. That's something we working on. We ain't quite ready for that, Kim, but it's coming.
Absolutely.
It's coming. And when it comes, it's gonna be greater than ever.
Yeah.
Once again, can you review how people can purchase tickets now at this point?
Yes, we can. Here we go, Q. So right on time. If you go to Eventbrite, now we picked two ways for you to purchase tickets. Some of y'all that's computer savvy, it's easy, but you can go to Eventbrite. Right here is just the page, and you just go to the page. You see it says Knight Brothers Jean and Jersey Party. If you just go to eventbrite.com and type in Knight Brothers Jean and Jersey Party, it'll pop up. And then you just click on the tab that says tickets, and I'm gonna actually walk you through. There's two ways to buy it. If you click on tickets, it'll come up and it'll ask you, do you want to buy general admission for one? And if that's the case, you just put down one, pick your number one. It's going to charge you a $4 surcharge. We ain't got nothing to do with that, but it is what it is. $40 plus $4 for Eventbrite. And then you just go ahead and buy your ticket. And then you just check out. We also got hats on sale on there. So if you want to buy one of the Knight Brothers hats, $23.50. We can order that. You can have your hat ready and be ready to step into place with the hat like Margaret Nick. Remember,
this is your favorite team football jersey and your favorite pair of jeans. You're going to rock that tonight.
Let me ask you this. Let me just ask, is it just football, or if somebody got basketball, if somebody got, I don't know, soccer, whatever that is it just football?
It was about football, but whatever jersey they want to wear, I guess that's cool with that. But most people probably wearing football, Ravens or Cowboys or Commodores, as Roger like to call them, or Steelers. All
right. 21. Let's bring it back. Look, if you want, because you do all my Commodores and whatnot, we won, so shut up. So, if you want to buy tickets for a couple for two, you save $5. You just click on the thing. You choose one. If you want to buy for 4 people, you will hit 2, and it will charge you $150. And I think it's the same $4 surcharge. And then you just go ahead and buy that, and then you'll register, and you'll be registered. We'll have you on the list. You'll get emailed. It'll come to your phone. It's digital. You just come up to the door. Hey, I paid. I'm in, and you're good. So that's how we rocking this, so y'all can know. And for those that can't do all of that, they could just go straight to what Q said earlier. You could go to our Kindle Dizzle, which is right here. Cash App us $40 for one person, or $75 for 2 people. And that's a real simple thing. If you just go to Cash App and put in Kindle Dizzle, you can be on point, and you can order your tickets that way if that's easier for you to do. So, but look, let's close this show out, y'all. It's 9/11, and we just went through 9/11 a couple of days ago, and it's 9/11 now. So, but closing thoughts. Let's go around the horn real fast. Let's start all the way over to Command Sergeant Major. Anything you want to leave the people with, brother?
Yes, I want to thank everybody for all the support that you guys have been giving us, and for Art and Lenny and Quavy having me and my cousin on. Just like always, they could have picked anybody, but they was smart enough to pick us. And so I want to we really appreciate the support you guys been giving us, and we love each and every one of you. Have a good, very, and blessed rest of the week.
Amen. Amen. Pierre, it's on you. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I just want to say, what my cousin just said. Thanks everybody for your support, and for allowing us to serve you. Because service is a part of what this is about. And
what's up, man?
Such gratitude and appreciation, for each and every one of you guys for taking your time. To spend your time with us, and all the future things that's coming our way. And so, it's all I see is family, growing and growing and growing and getting tighter. And we all know, it takes a village. It takes a village to help everybody to do, if we do all this together, we can help each other in so many other ways. And it was so amazing. I got to talk to a couple, individual people, with their individual concerns, and was able to, pass them some information, that can help them. So that's what this is all about. And I like to thank, Lenny and Quavy for your tireless, and ardent, dedication to making this thing work. And, Lenny, I just got to give you your props, man. You are one technical dude, man. You got it down, bro. I mean, all of this, man, it's, all of this, it's just, you got to give props where it is. Lenny,
thank you, brother. Thank you. I just do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm thankful God gave me talent to do this. So, and I'm using it for good. That's what we're doing. Like Darius said, be bold for good. That's what I try to do. Thank you. Arden, it's on you. What you gonna do?
Hey, man, I just want to say a quick thank you. I'm going to keep the time limit because I see we over time. Appreciate you all. Thank you guys for having me at Bessie Knight's 99th birthday. Definitely appreciate everybody that came out and all of the supporting us on the show. God bless you. Look forward to seeing you at the party, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, Q, you're gonna speak for both of us. Go ahead. Do your dizzle for both of us.
It was a fantastic weekend. Thank you, everybody, for coming out for the walk. Thank you for those who came out for the birthday party and supported in any way, shape, or form. And thank you for, Lenny, I want to do a special shout out and thank you for your tireless contributions. If any of you have still not seen the video tribute that Lenny put together, man, that thing touched so many people. It had tears in my eyes, and I wasn't the only one in the room with tears in the eyes. And I just want to thank you for your God has gifted you with tremendous talent, man. And I'm glad that you choose to use it for the good, as you said. And we look forward to seeing you guys at the party. And we got some other events coming down the road too, a cruise we got planned. let's just continue to stick together, guys. We're going to do great things together. See you guys next week with Angela Dwyer as our special guest. And until then, deuces. We love you guys.
Peace. All right, everybody.
Love. Have a great